Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Warriors are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
San Antonio with the ball. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Greg Popovich.
Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but I think they found a way to contain him, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Chamberlain. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Chamberlain, no good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery, Stan, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
There's a good screen. Here's Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got 7 points. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And stolen by Barnes. Fox with it. Now Green defending. And it's good for 2. And that's now 9 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Chamberlain, no luck.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Barnes outside. No good from outside. Warriors trailed by 3. Butler on the wing. Kuminga with a wide open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here is Chamberlain. 6 points for him. Pulls up, high post. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 8.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the middle. Outside for Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's a screen. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Podziemski. Chamberlain a screen from 13 with 4 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Spurs lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to post. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. Out to Peyton. To the right side. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Post has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
In the corner, it's Healed. Pass to Peyton. Here's Post. And here is Peyton. Just 5 to shoot. Post misses the shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They swipe it. And they're running. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Payton, right side, down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Paul. Pass to Sohan. To the inside. It's stolen by Heel. One-on-one fast break. .109 left from the first half of basketball. Post misses the shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some changes for Golden State. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach? Jeremy Sohan. He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Ball left side. Sohan with the screen. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Mamu Kalashvili missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Here's Mamu Kalashvili. He's got 5. Back to Paul. Shoots over Chamberlain. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's San Antonio up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Warriors trail by 3. Now Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Pass to Wembanyama. No good on the triple. And it's the Warriors' ball. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Well, you gotta appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here's Pajemski. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's in the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner 3.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest him.
And Fox gets it to go.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Spurs leading by 4. Barnes outside. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. 5 to shoot. Over Chamberlain. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors trailed by 4. And Green now, top of the key. And a missed layup.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Pajemski with it. Pass to Chamberlain. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Bucket is good. Chamberlain got 12 in the game.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game. Pass to Chamberlain. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Butler. Nice defense by Vassell. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Here's Chamberlain. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here's Fox. He's got 8. And there's the drive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler. The Spurs have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Some changes for Golden State. Fox hits them both. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He's at the quarter-century mark.
36.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs leading by 7. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Mamu Kalashvili.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The shot's good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Swiped away. Healed from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Heald's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And they double up Paul. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. A 3 from Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. The kick outside to Butler. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Covered by Payton. Back to Fox. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Vassell outside. 5 on the clock. Barnes the screen. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Well, since coming into the league, Vassell has shown a lot of growth as a passer.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The Warriors making a switch here. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Hield. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Warriors. Outside, Fox. And here is Vassell. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
To the paint. Covington with the steal. Up again. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Castle. Off target from three-point range. Payton with it. Now guarded by Fox. outside Butler. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And good that time. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Pass to Chamberlain. Looking to get back on track here. It's not going to go for him.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Vassell, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They trail by 9 points. And here's Covington from the arc. Here's Chamberlain. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Here's Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. So it's San Antonio with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they can.